Welcome, beloveds, to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Vivia, and this is your soul as well. All right, so now we have that reading to start off. So we have the medicine wheel spread to start off. Turning the camera over a bit as well. All right, starting again. Mountain Lion wants to speak. Okay, so here's the first card. Can you all see that? Let's see. So I'm going to do the Celtic cross this time. So here we go. It's the Mountain Lion. I'm going to cut it once with my left hand. And ready. Crow again. Interesting. Crow comes up. Black Panther reversed. Badger reversed. Dog reversed. Buffalo reversed. A lot of reversals here. Ant reversed. Weasel upright. Fox upright. And outcome card is Turkey upright. All right. This is good. So the first card in the position of the querent, which is yourself, the person inquiring, right? You are the querent. You are representative of this card here. Do you see it? This is the mountain lion, right? And it's reversed. So what this is saying, when we dig deeper into the spread, is that, maybe you're being a bit too shy right now, because that is what mountain lion reverse means. It's holding back. It's holding back from your path, and it's not wanting to assume the role of leadership, not wanting even sometimes to be visible or to be heard. And when Crow is crossing it, that's the cross card. Crow is, again, like, interesting that it came up again, right? Because this message, Crow really wants us to hear it. So again, what's happening is Crow is bringing in a message that things are about to change in your life. And that's what is the crossing card. So that's the card that is representative of conflict. Perhaps it's conflict within you or outside of you. Maybe there are changing circumstances that are forcing you to change, forcing you to rise to your best, because that's what mountain lion is. Mountain lion is leadership and taking a leadership role. And when it's coming up reversed, as I already said, it's like holding back from that, right? Here we have in the position of the base of the cross. This is a cross here, right? At the base of the cross is Black Panther reversed. Black Panther reverse speaks to us about being afraid to change. I kid you not. This card is all about going into the unknown, going into the space where really there is nothing. It's dark. It's the womb of life, right? It's where we all are born from, that darkness, where we all come from. And it is unknown. It is scary. It's scary to us because it's unknown and we fear what we do not know. And when it's reversed in this position, it's indicative that this is the root of your problem. This is the root of the problem. Being afraid to step into the unknown, being afraid to change, resisting change. Black Panther's message is to let go. Let go of any of that fear, the limiting beliefs, the paranoia, the anxiety. This card really speaks to that. It really speaks to having to let go of all of these fears, all of these limiting beliefs, everything that holds us back from our path, so we can step into the leadership that we are. Okay, then we have Badger in the position of recent past. Again, what's leading to now, right? The past. And it's Badger reversed. And Badger is a card that represents being taking steps to rectify towards our goals. It actually means aggression. And when it's reversed, Badger reversed is really reinforcing Mountain Lion here, reversed. Not being willing to be aggressive enough to to pursue your goals and to consistently work towards your goal. But Badger Reversed also talks about expression of anger in unhealthy ways. And the sense I'm picking up here in this reading is about subverted anger, like passive aggressive behavior, holding all of our anger in, not expressing it, and then just blowing up one day because you've held it in for so long. So Badger does warn this, and this is again in past position. So these two here are talking about the reading in terms of what is the cause of it, what is the cause, what got you to where you are right now. And this is denial again, and resistance to changing, not looking at your fears, not confronting your fears, and just holding all of your emotion, particularly anger, in. When Badger is reversed, it is here to teach us about our own shyness, and it teaches us about the pitfalls and of our own shyness and of our own insecurity. So it's time to deal with our shyness. It's time to deal with our insecurities. It's time to deal with fears. Do you have fears that you need to deal with right now about changing, about moving into the future? Because right now, where we are, all of us individually and collectively, we're at the precipice of great change. Just like the last 2 to 3 years have been so instrumental and so changing, life altering events for all of us. This is where we're at again. And life is about to change again. And we need to let go. We need to be able to let go of our insecurities. We need to let go of we need to express anger in a healthy way. And we need to let go of the fears that we have within in order to really fully embrace who we are. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. So now dog is reversed, and that's at the top of the cross. And some people consider this a future outcome, a possible future outcome, and I can see that. For me, this top here, whether it's the medicine wheel or whether it's this Celtic cross or a couple other variations, to me always represents our highest point to our source point. So whether you call that spirit or soul, it's just our connection to our divinely sourced information and template within us to bring it through into our earth template, right? So that medicine there, so this energy here, this energy of dog reversed, again, it's okay. So dog reversed, one of the first things I see when I see dog reversed is an inability to it's speaking to your self-worth. When it's reversed, it's about not feeling worthy. So you're not feeling worthy of embracing all that you are worthy of. You're worthy of being seen and heard, and your dreams, bringing them to life. And you're worthy of overcoming the challenges of the past, the insecurities that you have now, the anger, and any of the fears. You're worthy of that. You're worthy of a brilliant and beautiful life. And it's you that has to actualize that. It's you that has to first recognize it and understand that you can heal. That's what Badger is, right? Badger, in its upright position, it talks to us about healing, and the aggression that is necessary to heal those old wounds. And maybe even the ancestral wounds are coming up right now for me, like in this reading, the information, like how much we have to do each individually to all really heal, especially in these times. Another thing that really jumps out at me about dog being reversed here, and it links up with the prior reading with the medicine wheel and the energy of the deer, because deer is about forgiveness and compassion and love. It really speaks to not being too critical. And when dog is reversed, it's a sign that you have become too critical. You've become mean, and you've become that way by the influences that you keep, the people that you are surrounded with. Look at dog medicine. Look at dog behavior when dog is upright. Dog is our loyal companion, right? Dog protects us. It's man's best friend, right? Human's best friend is dog. They're loyal, they're good companions. There's been recent studies with dogs. I mean, so many, but the ones I'm referring to right now are ones where they had a study of dogs where they had a panel of actors, and all the actors acted out different scenes in regard to helping somebody. So one of the actors went totally out of his way to help the person in need. The second actor, kind of was a bit passive about it, didn't do too much, but wasn't really mean. And one of them was really, really mean. When it came time for the dog that was being studied to take treats from the various actors, the dog wouldn't take treats from the person that was mean, and that's just fascinating to me, like this behavior, that they're so loyal and they're so observant and they're so intelligent, right? So all we have to do, like, dogs can tell innately when people are not kind, when they have like evil spirits inside of them. And oh, I do believe in those things, right? So when dog is reversed, a dog warns us about kindness. It's a warning of meanness, a warning of criticalness, and to embrace our kindness. All right, moving on to the position here of future tense, near future. It's buffalo reversed. Buffalo means prayer and abundance, right? So when buffalo is coming up reversed, it's indicating a time that you were going into that you need to give great gratitude. And you need to really pay attention to the abundance that is all around you all the time. And this is crow. This is crow energy. Crow talks about everything that exists in our natural world and how easy it actually is to shapeshift it. You just have to believe, right? And so it's interesting that, to me, I mean, it's interesting, it's never a coincidence, it's always so perfect, that in the same line here, Badger being reversed, Badger are pent up emotions that are just ready to explode, the suppression of our anger, not dealing with our anger in a healthy way, not being able to really embrace and love ourselves, right? And it's in line here with Buffalo. Interesting to me that they're in line together, because this one is talking about our anger and our suppression of anger and needing to let go. And Buffalo Reverse talks about needing to make peace. It's time to pull out the peace pipe, right? And to really dig deep, to really forgive that. Bring back that energy of the deer of forgiveness and compassion, and have great compassion for yourself. This is just time to really, really unleash all of that compassion for self, gratitude, and forgiveness, and being gentle, being kind. When buffalo comes up this way, reversed, it is indicating that you're pushing too fast. You're just pushing too fast. You want this to move faster, but it can only move at its own speed. And pushing things too fast often doesn't make them happen any faster. In fact, it could thwart all of your plans. And I see here that ant is the next card. And this ant in this position reversed again reaffirms wanting to move too fast, but ant medicine is slow. It builds over time and it requires patience. So when ant is coming up reversed, there's quite a bit of impatience happening. And one thing I do also want to point out is that the energy of ant reversed, particularly reversed, really warns of moving too fast, becoming impatient, and just letting the same thing, like this worry here that is here with reverse panther, this anxiety, you're you feed into that. You're feeding into that, and panic is setting in, because it's like you think it has to happen on a certain timeline, but it has to happen on this natural timeline. And that's the same thing with medicine here. And trusts. ant is upright, has complete trust and faith and spirit. And when it's coming up reversed, it's indicating that you're lacking trust right now in great spirit. And it's connected to prayer here. This energy here of buffalo is about prayer and giving gratitude for the moment now and all that shall come, and trusting in this great spirit. Weasel upright here is in the position of outside influences. And honestly, the first thing that comes to mind when I see Weasel in the position of outside influences is the amount of um, it's benevolent psychic information available to us right now. And it's again the crow medicine of being able to just shift in a blink of an eye. It's the medicine of gratitude and prayer to Great Spirit that we all might, like live this the pure brilliant potential. And so and this, see this line here, this is all connected. I mean, all of it's connected, but this is like one to the other, to the other, to the other. It ends here, right? It ends and it goes up, but here is this information of weasel, which weasel is the energy of being able to see what is not being shown to you. It is the energy of being able to hear what is not being said. It is potent psychic information. And um, the sense I'm getting over all of this reading is that you're afraid to step into your true powers of of the new information coming in on the planet. The information that you already are, this psychic, receptive being, intuitive being that is able to process with multi-sensory processes, not just beyond the five senses, right? This is the human that we're bridging into, right? This is part of the new earth. I truly believe that. I've believed this all of my life. And this is fear here, and this is about self-worth, challenging it, like challenging what you think you're worthy of, what you think you deserve. Becoming your own best friend, that's complete dog medicine. To be able to transform into the vision that you have for yourself and the vision that your soul came here for. Weasel here, I just take this as such a good omen because Weasel is the influence of powerful allies. And it it just, that combined with prayer, pray like you have never prayed, and believe like Crow believes that it will change in a blink of an eye. And you don't have to worry. You don't have to put a time on it because Spirit will take care of you. And just have the patience of ant. So upright fox is in the position of hopes and fears, and hopes and fears to me is always so intriguing because many times, very often for all of us, our greatest dreams, our fears are connected to our greatest dreams, right? Because they are like, there's lots out there about how we want success, but also we fear failure in that. How what happens if we go for it and we don't succeed, right? So they're very entwined intrinsically within us, within our psyches. And to have Fox in this position, it's telling me that what you need is you need to come out of your camouflage. You have fear around that. You have fear of being seen. You have fear of being visible. You have fear of coming out of your burrow. With Fox here in the position of hopes and fears, it plays really well into this card, the Weasel card of outside influences, because one of Fox's greatest gifts is is also psychic ability. It's the ability to know what is going to happen before it happens, and it's a fast card. Like it's quick thought, cunning action, it's adaptability, it's swiftness. It's fox are swift. They act fast. They think fast. They camouflage, right? They hide. They need to use their adaptability skills and their skills, their slyness skills, their observation and cunningness. So here in the position of hopes and fears, I think like it, this reading is demonstrating this internal urge that you have to want this, to want to promote this within you, to want to cultivate this. And so they just go so well together, with the fox here being about also playing into the same psychic energy here, whereas fox is more about knowing action before it happens, right? And where the weasel is about, as I just said, hearing what's not being said, like the fly on the wall, right? Seeing it all, hearing it all. Then it blends in perfectly with the turkey in final outcome position. I think to have turkey here in the position of final outcome is so great. Turkey is such a great card. Turkey is the giveaway card, right? It is the energy of giving whatever you have. The wisest, most respected tribes people are the ones that don't hang on for themselves and they just give it away. It's like giving yourself away to the greater cause, giving yourself to help further humanity. I think that Turkey in this position, the final outcome position, is just so wonderful because Turkey is the sign of the mystic. It is. It's the giveaway card. It's what we give. We give from that place of giving. It's not to get. It's not to. It's to transcend the self. We give without thinking. Well, it's not that we give without thinking of the self and we don't think of ourselves. That's not what it is. But this card to me is a transcendental card. It's the energy of the respected tribesperson who gives the most and carries the most responsibility, and they're just so loved and they're so honored and so they're so respected. And Turkey in this position, like Turkey is a gift. And so through this process, you're going to be gifted. You're going to be gifted. And I see it with, I see it as mysticism and embracing talents and skills that you didn't even know you had. Really being able to love yourself, really being able to embody your true self worth, your true self esteem, being visible, right? And I just see it as such a wonderful, potent time of change. It's just really about honoring that all life is sacred and that Great Spirit is here, just having that complete trust and faith that Spirit is working on your behalf on perfect timing and that you are taken care of. This is just so beautiful. I really just love it. And yeah, I'm excited for you.